back from the dead.
Welcome to the party, pal. You're from the Neighborhood Master Chaos, back with you once again. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween Eve. This is the Halloween Eve special. I've been off the channel for technically about 2 weeks. You haven't noticed if you've been paying attention, because I've got a whole bunch of pre-recorded videos that I've been dropping. I'm going through a thing. I don't want to get into it right now. Maybe down the line I'll explain what's going on. Needless to say, I'm not at my 100% best, but I could not let Halloween pass without hanging out with you guys. And since I can't do it live, I'm going to give you this next best thing. This is Master Chaos's Halloween Eve special. I will have a Halloween special. Hope you'll join me for both of those episodes. We're going to be taking a look at some spooky Halloween type specials for this special. Tonight, I think I'm going to go with real spooky stories, or in this case, real scary stories. The classic show that was on ABC, I believe, back in the day. I love that show. It was a lot of fun. It involved kids going ghost hunting, and there's something about that that just makes me laugh. Back in the day, I pitched a show, kind of a candid camera, where you would get a whole bunch of kids together to go ghost hunting, and then you'd rig the house to be full of, pranks and things. And I just that would have been the funniest thing ever. Didn't happen. However, we do have real scary stories, which is a really fun show. Something I think you'll enjoy, and I hope you'll join me for it. Get us ready for that spooky time of year, that spooky evening. I'm not sure if you're going to go trick or treating or you're going to go to a haunted house or whatever, but if you have nothing to do for Halloween Eve and Halloween night, I hope you'll spend some time with me. Let's kick it off with something that we've done here before, and usually for intermissions, trailers. I found a whole block of new commercials, Halloween commercials, that I want to watch with you. It's about 7 minutes. We'll do a little short subject, Halloween nostalgia, ramp up, and then we'll watch real scary stories.
Imagine hearing in our town that can't be.
That's the wrong one. That's scary stories. Hold on. I'm going to go with that one. All right, here we go.
Who dares race on my haunted highway? 2 monster trucks.
I don't remember that.
My evil eye is out to destroy you. Your blazing speed won't save you from my rolling eyeball. Take the lead on Suicide Squeeze. Bust him up on Dead Man's
Let me know if you had this in the comments.
Beat him
Curious.
and beat me. Escape my evil eye and win. New from Pico, Haunted Highway, electric racing, battery not included. I've got my eye out for you.
Hi,
Casper.
I'm Casper.
Hi.
Would you like to try this
Whoa.
new cereal? It's light as a ghost.
A ghost?
Gee, I just want them to try my new cereal. Post named it after
Wow.
me. Maybe if I sing a happy song, people will be more friendly. It's a honey of the morning, starting it off with Post Ghosties. You'll love
Wow, what a
sweet corn
lazy
when it's
cartoon.
dabbled in honey. Your day's bound to be sunny, starting it off with Post Ghosties.
I don't
Wow,
have any
that's-
friends to play with.
I'll be your friend. I'm Casper. Try my new cereal, Post Ghosties.
Thanks, Casper.
It's a honey of the morning, starting it off with Post Ghosties.
Ghosties.
Your love sweet corn when it's tumbled in honey.
Wow.
Your day bound to be sunny, starting it off with Post Ghosties.
That's like the storyboards for it.
I'm Dr. Dreadful, and this
I
is
remember
Dr.
this.
Food Lab. Makes lots of gross things, and then you eat them. Dr. Dreadful's monster skin. Care for a tasty tarantula, fly, cockroach? You can make swarms. And now magic powder, stir, and monster brains. Fruity. But Dr. Dreadful Food Lab makes gross
I remember
things
that.
again,
Who had
making
Dr.
wings to
Dreadful?
eat.
Hell yeah, man.
It's a gloomy day
Yes.
in my neighborhood.
Beetlebum, off my ground.
Beetlebum, mow this food.
What the hell?
buzzard. Oh, it's a gloomy day.
Off my street!
Gonna be one of those days. Booga booga!
Why does he have like a?
Grab
Oh, I
somebody
remember
else.
that guy.
Hey, no, there's an outfit that's me. Figure so separately. Ta-da!
Skipping school, Mr. Bugjuice?
It's not Bugjuice. It's Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Check it out!
I remember this commercial. I don't know what it's for.
You guys are so immature. Was that your sister? I'm not sure.
Joey Lawrence.
Welcome to Mystery Mansion, where I've hidden $1 million for you to find. All you have to do is find the right clues. Perhaps my electronic organizer
I
can
don't know
help.
this game.
Now,
It seems
where could
familiar,
those
but I
precious
can't place
millions
it.
be? Maybe in the study?
The money is not in the study.
Or maybe not.
Oh, sorry,
Secret
sorry.
message. Well, you found the right clues, but you'll never find the money.
You found the money.
Find your
Why is
fortune
he-
in Mystery
why is
Mansion.
he in like
It's
a
just
bucket of
game.
milk?
What is it?
The milk bath room. That's disturbing.
What's this? Stop it!
What is that shit?
You can't get away from it!
Oh, I know. I remember this game too. The Pit.
The caves eat from the pit. First one to the
This
pit
was a
wins.
fun game.
Watch out for it.
I think I had a friend who had this. I had a friend who had all the board games.
Play it.
Hit from the Pit. I remember that shit.
Where we go?
Oh wait,
Could be
is
more
this?
disgusting? How about some bubbling boils and green globs? Now I'm losing my lunch.
Monster Face, the gruesome
I remember
monster
that.
you make and remake into the most monstrous monsters imaginable.
Alive!
Then you bring it
Wow.
to life.
Now for the test. It worked!
Monster Face comes with
Come on,
everything
Stuff
shown
Ace.
here.
I remember that shit.
Not for witches or guys in stitches. When these kids' meals are
Just for kids.
not for dogs or Sergeant Eye-Clops.
This is really Halloweeny.
Meals are
Just for kids.
not a fish named Mary or the big and hairy. Wendy's kids' meals are
Just for kids.
and so is what's inside. These are weird, but
Oh.
you can make them even weirder. They're weird writers.
Oh,
Wendy's kids' meal.
I guess that's Halloweeny.
These are weird.
That's cool.
We're creepy. We're freaky. We love to be real sneaky.
Gross!
Ooh!
Bug
We're
Oozer.
growing.
We're glowing.
Our hair is overflowing. Don't forget creepy
Oh my
crushers.
gosh.
Scary. We're hairy. Out of the ordinary. Oozing with fun. Play-Doh bug
Oozing
oozers
with
that
fun.
glow in the dark Play-Doh.
I was
Creepy
never a
crushers
big
that
Play-Doh
catch colors
person.
sold separately.
I don't know if you guys are big Play-Doh people.
Haunted house. Wow, pillow smacks. Scary how I love those sweet little puffs of wheat.
Oh, I miss Smacks. Smacks is so good.
I'll shine some light on this mystery. There they are. Hey, what the... Oh my. And I want a Smacks to be part of my complete breakfast.
But kids, you could help Big'em. Just connect the
How?
dots on the back of the box to see how he gets
How do you help?
away. And for helping, a free Big'em flashlight with mail-in certificate.
Big'em. Big'em is a stupid name for frog. Is it Dig'em? No, I don't. Whoa! Look at this guy.
I'll fix you, Big Frank. Monster Boy.
Master would love this. The little Frankie guy.
Frank.
Oh yeah.
It's always fun to fix him. A doggy monster, Big Frank.
Ah, it's cool, man. I would get that for Little Master.
not included.
That's neat.
Thing rises again to crush evil Arcane's monster maker.
Help! Arcane has got me in his clutches.
Oh
With my
shit!
transducer, I can create an army of unmanned monsters.
Save me, Swamp Thing!
Step up, Swamp Thing rises to the rescue.
I didn't know they had toys.
Can Swamp Thing save him? Yes!
Now for a taste of your own medicine. Gotcha.
Swamp Thing, Guardian of the Earth. New transducer, Snap Up Swamp Thing, Arcane and Bayou Jack, each sold separately.
That brought some memories. I remember all that cool stuff. That's amazing. All right, let's get spooky here on our Halloween Eve special. Let's go ghost hunting with some kids and laugh our asses off.
Imagine hearing an odd sound that can't be explained. Or
Yeah.
seeing a shadowy figure move, but no one is there.
Imagine being
A light
asleep when you're
flickers.
reading your lines.
You feel a cold breath on your neck. Is it your imagination, or is it real?
Man, these kids need some like coffee or something. What the hell was that?
1896, Mansfield, Ohio. The first
Wake
inmates
up.
arrive at the Mansfield Reformatory. During the next 100 years,
More than 150,000 inmates will pass through its heavily guarded gates. Now, 4 teens have come to see if ghosts of inmates are still doing time at the old prison.
Let's do it.
late 1800s, in the Inyo Mountains, California, a dangerous outlaw named Alphonse Benoit is reportedly found dead,
Surrounded by the skulls of his victims. More than a century later, he's seen again in the deserted mountain town of Cerro Gordo. Now, 2 sisters from the valley are searching for his spirit.
What was that?
They fear that in death, the ghost of the Inyos will be as evil as he was said to be in life.
Yes!
These are the real stories of actual encounters with the bizarre and the unknown. These are real,
Scary stories.
Stories! Let's send some kids to look for ghosts. I
Every
love
prison
it.
is built to be escape-proof. Rob and his 3 friends are about to discover the stone walls and iron bars of Mansfield Reformatory.
are so secure that even the souls of desperate criminals cannot escape into the hereafter.
All right. All right.
My name is Rob.
Rob!
I'm 17, and I live in the same town as one of the most haunted prisons in the United States.
Okay.
I've heard
That's all I need to
stories
know.
about guards that were murdered in there and murdered inmates.
Any of those people could still be in there haunting the place.
People have, their own different ideas of who's haunting it. If you live in Mansfield, then you're going to know the reformatory and you're going to at least hear stories about it.
Most people think it's haunted. Not everybody.
Not
I
me,
really
I'm
don't
Pete.
believe that there's ghosts and things there.
Tonight, me and my friends, Rachel, Blythe, and Pete, are gonna go into the reformatory and look for the spiritual activity.
I have to prove to all of them that there's really no such thing.
Ah, okay. So yeah, he is a skeptic. Okay. Can't wait to see his reaction. Oh my God.
The prison from the outside is like a place that you've always wanted to be. It's like a castle. But when you walk inside, there's an underlying coldness that doesn't go away. There
Get
are
rid of
so
the
many
banner.
people that died here. Most of them did not die
Yeah, you know what? This looks better.
peacefully.
We had a lot of stabbings, suicides. We had one hung himself down in a correction cell, which
Look at
inmates
old,
called
like,
the hole.
In 1931, there was a
Ship's
guard killed in the isolation area downstairs. There were 2 recorded instances of men being thrown over the railings in the west cell block.
A lot of pain and a lot of grief here. And I think that a lot of that sticks with the building.
Well, the building
Oh, yeah.
itself is made out of sandstone, and sandstone has a high quartz content. Quartz absorbs and emits energies. Emotion is energy. Energy, you can't create it or destroy it. It's always there. Of all the prisoners that came and went, and all the emotion that went on in this place, it's like a big battery. It makes it easier for spirit energy to manifest themselves.
There have been hundreds of paranormal experiences documented.
Oh man, that'd be amazing to see that.
We've gotten myths, we've gotten full figures, and some of them have been positively identified either by former guards or through old record.
Most people know the story about the warden.
The warden and his wife.
A warden's wife died apparently of an accidental shooting.
One day when she opened a closet, a gun fell out and shot her.
The
Bullshit.
warden, her husband, in fact, 10 years later,
Killed.
passed away at his desk from a massive heart attack.
People have said that they've heard the warden and his wife arguing in the warden's quarters.
You hear so many stories that it's kind of hard not to think that something is haunting the place.
We go
Ah,
through
he killed her,
all
man.
of our
He
pictures
killed
with a
her.
fine-tooth comb and varying degrees of magnification. And
Come
the
on.
photo that was taken down in solitary, at first I just thought it was like rubble. I blew up that part of the photo, and this face showed up.
Whoa.
One eye is swollen shut, and the nose is kind of bent over. This poor guy
Oh,
got beat
that's
up.
freaky. Oh, look at that thing. Holy
The hole,
moly.
when I first came here, they would only put one to a cell because they were violent. One time
Yeah.
they put 2 inmates in one cell. Only
Right.
1 inmate came out. The other one is dead, stuffed underneath the steel cot where a cellmate had strangled him that night.
Yeah.
Tonight
That
at the
doesn't like something.
reformatory, I hope to find
Could be
at
Matrix
least
thing.
one ghost, whether it be the warden or one of the cellmates, and try to talk to it.
I think it's creepy in there, but I don't really believe in all that ghosts and haunting stuff.
Will Rob
And now
and his
you will be
friends end up
possessed.
serving time with the ghosts of Mansfield
Prison.
Yes. I love the concept of the show. Let's put in teenagers into an actual haunted location and just see what happens. Now, obviously, they're not there by themselves. They've got their own cameras, but there's obviously
As
camera
punishment
crews
for breaking
following
the
them
rules at
too.
Mansfield, some of the
Interesting.
worst offenders were sent to the row of dark solitary cells known as
the Hole.
The
A place so
Hole.
terrible it would claim the spirits of prisoners trapped there. Spirits that many believe still
Excuse
remain.
me. Or so they say. I love it. See, that's a camera. There's real camera crew, so they're not by themselves. I'm having a little real sugar Pepsi.
If you walk down one of the cell blocks at night, you just feel like there are thousands of eyes staring.
That makes sense.
It was totally disgusting.
I believe that.
The smell was really horrible. It smelled like bodies were decaying.
We were looking for certain things we'd heard about.
We were planning to look for solitary.
Hey guys, look.
They're just wandering around at this point. I love that black and white, that night vision black and white. I think it looks so cool.
We entered the hole. I was scared personally because I had heard stories about it.
Solitary, even in the summertime, it's cold. It's cold down there.
Cold.
Temperature-wise, it just chills you to the bone. It's just bad.
Do they have equipment? Maybe they don't have equipment.
We went into one of the solitary confinement cells and just kind of sat and kind of stayed quiet to see if we could hear anything.
This is before the advent
Rachel and
of
Blythe
ghost hunting
went
tools.
to go look for the warden's quarters.
Oh! Nothing's happened yet. So they're really just sitting around. Wow. Okay.
There's something warm like on my face. And like my hair's like.
Say it feels
Totally
warm?
something like on my hair follicles, dude. Like brushing up against my hair.
There's something in there.
Please, go, 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 go.
It could be spider webs.
All of a sudden, like warm air, like flew on my face, and like top of my head, like felt like someone was like brushing my hair, just like my whole face was hot, like breath, like warm breath, and then like you could feel stuff on my hair.
Oh yeah.
Like that's exactly what it was like. And I'm going back in there.
No, Rob.
Pete was really afraid of the solitary confinement hall, and I was more curious and like wanted to keep looking and find out what was going on.
Good instinct. Don't be afraid. If you sense something, try to explore it.
Something moved in that cell.
I'm a ghost hunter, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but this is what I do this quite a bit. I have all the gear. Well, most of the gear anyway. It's a hobby of mine.
I'm feeling the same exact thing again.
I kind of convinced Pete to go back into the cell and see if he felt anything.
Okay, something's.
Yeah, right. You convinced them.
Like the back, like top left side of my head, and like I could feel warm breath on my hair, on my face.
I could feel something. Get out.
Like
100.
Oh, that this guy didn't believe anything. What are you
The
doing? You don't
skin
believe.
off of my face.
Like something's trying to pull my skin off my nose. It's a weird feeling. It's like warm. It is so warm in here.
It was like this ominous presence was right there, and I just had to get out.
Can we leave now, please?
That was a lot of what made me think these people really are joking that there are ghosts in here.
It can be eerie down there, man, and pitch
Probably
black.
the best thing I would advise would be to, if you feel uncomfortable in a place, get out.
You do not even know how scary
Get
this
out!
is out there.
The
Absolutely.
girls didn't know, but they wanted to.
So they went to find out for themselves.
Yeah, the narrators are weird. It's like a boy and a girl, but since they overlap, is that girl holding a stuffed animal? One of them's holding a stuffed animal. I can't tell which.
That is the creepiest spot right there. I feel like there's someone like standing like right behind me. Like, really creepy. Makes me feel sick.
Come on! I doubt they get any good evidence in the show. I remember watching all of these. These were big for Halloween for me. I would watch these for Halloween.
I feel like there's somebody here like, following us or just... I'm getting out of here now. Get me out of here now. I'm gonna throw up. Let's go.
I'm gonna throw up. Classic reaction.
I really felt that when I turned around, I'd see someone standing there staring me straight in the eye. And when I didn't, I was really confused. I don't know how I could feel so strongly about there being a person right in front of me when there wasn't.
I did
Ghost.
find what I was looking for. I did find
What do you
some
think?
sort of presence, some sort of ghost telling us we really shouldn't be here.
It was a big change of heart for me. There are people that died in there that are still there, and it's haunted.
I came into
Yeah,
this
there you go.
really
He admits
unsure
it.
of what I thought and pretty much not believing in ghosts. But I'd say the experience that I had in the solitary confinement chamber had such a big impact on me that it definitely changed my mind, and I know that there was something else in there.
I blew up the photo that was taken down in solitary and sent it to the prison. One of the former guards identified him as Jimmy Hansberger and that he was killed down in the hall.
Jimmy
Somehow,
Hansberger.
his life ended in that chamber, and he's still in there.
Shireen and Felicia are preparing to meet the ghost they've heard about all their lives.
All right, so that was it for that one
Of his
story,
sinister
guys.
face has appeared on a screen at the old hotel in Cerro Gordo.
So that was it for the first one. I'll pause it right here. That was it for the first half. There's two haunted locations per episode, per real scary story episode. That was the Mansfield, right? Reformatory. If anybody watching has been there, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. The closest I've gone is Waverly. I've been to Waverly Hills. That place is wild. That is a wild place indeed. All right, now we're moving to California. Inyo Hills? I don't know the area, but apparently there's ghosts. Let's find out. Woo! I love the setup. Let me know if you guys believe in ghosts. I'm curious. Yes or no, it doesn't matter. I still like you either
hiding
way.
out in the Inyo Mountains near Cerro Gordo.
Shireen and Felicia have come to see if his
Shireen.
murderous ghost is still holed up in the empty boomtown.
Boomtown. Shireen. What a name.
Sometimes it's very, very quiet. The loudest thing in town is your own heartbeat.
Yeah.
I think
I
his
believe
ghost
that.
is an evil, negative spirit that was trying to scare us really bad last night.
People around here think that he was a mass murderer, so I think that's why he still might be up there haunting the place looking for your
Excuse me.
victims.
The ghost of Inyo.
I'm Felicia. And I'm Shireen, and we live in Lone Pine, California.
We
I've
live
been
at
to
the base
Lone
of
Pine.
Mount Whitney, tallest mountain in the continental U.S. Tomorrow we are
A little movie fact here about Lone Pine, California. It is where they shot Tremors. Well, I think for sure Tremors 2. I don't know about Tremors 1, but Tremors 2 for sure shot out there.
going to go to the top of the Inyo Mountains, very top, to a ghost town called Cerro Gordo.
Cerro Gordo is the largest silver mine in one hole
He's
in
the
California.
owner.
Somebody was always falling down the mine shaft or getting kicked in the head by a mule.
There was a shooting almost
Wow.
every day up there. It was like a murder a week, if not more.
We have heard a whole bunch of ghost stories about the old mining camp. One man that was staying in the hotel saw a lantern just float across the room.
We were just starting to work on the hotel when they first noticed the face in the screen.
Could well be an image of Alphonse Benoit.
I don't see
So
anything.
they see a dark figure in the corner of their eye, and they turn to look. There's nobody there. People around here think that the dark figure is Alphonse Benoit.
But why?
He was murdered in a mine somewhere north of here, and Alphonse has gained the reputation as the ghost of the Inyos.
In 1994, hikers found a rusted canister with handwritten notes
about the manhunt for Alphonse Benoit.
It's just about finding what they thought were the remains of Alphonse Benoit, surrounded by the crushed skulls of his victims.
We've kind of been scared or kind of spooked out by the Inyo Mountains and the tales of Cerro Gordo. I finally got enough guts to go up there.
Wow, she has a big
I
jacket.
think my sister's crazy. I'm going with her because I don't want her to be all alone.
Yeah,
The road
massive
that goes
jacket.
up there is known as the Yellow Grade Road. It's the same road that they built back in 1868.
The roads up to Cerro Gordo were really windy. They were twisty. Some of them were really steep.
It felt like we were kind of leaving civilization behind.
When we
Oh
got
yeah,
up there,
those
we were
ghost
stuck.
towns.
If we got in any trouble, it was like we had to stay up there.
I've never been to an actual ghost town, but I want to one day. I want to go one day. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Me and Felicia were left there all alone, except for the wind and all the spirits in very spooky Cerro Gordo.
I don't know. There's nothing.
I mean, you're
There
not
are
really
no
alone.
visitors to Cerro Gordo.
During the winter.
We've got at least 4
We
people
went
with
to
them.
check
I
out
would
the
say.
old general store, which is now the museum. There wasn't really anything there.
We went over to the Belshaw house to investigate that.
This is where some people say that they've seen stuff.
Seen stuff?
Wow. There's a lot of doors this place.
Doors that lead nowhere.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
The ghost.
These things were open.
Think there's something following us? Maybe.
Yep. Look, that thing right there. The chair.
Ready to go to the hotel?
Yeah, let's go.
We got enough courage to go to the hotel. Oh, God.
The hotel
Oh, awesome.
is where the face of Alphonse Benoit appeared in the screen.
Shireen
This
and
is fun for
Felicia
me.
are about to find out firsthand.
Why Cerro Gordo defines Ghost Town.
Oh! I love. See, that's fun for me, man. Spending all night in some creepy location with a couple people. I love that.
The
That
body
would be a
of
dream come
Alphonse
true.
Benoit was surrounded by the crushed skulls of his victims.
Shireen and Felicia fear that he is as dangerous in death as he was in life.
Usually not.
The
The
hotel
ghosts are
is
very
where the face of
dangerous.
Alphonse Benoit appeared in the screen. Let's go. Right behind you.
That a spittoon? I think that's a spittoon down there.
Sorry. It's just a train. It's just a cat.
You scared me.
Ooh.
That music,
We were
the
kinda
sound
getting
effects been
nervous
laid in.
because it was really late at night, and we wanted to see something, but then again we didn't because we were really, really scared.
Well, yes, that makes sense.
Did you hear that?
Who said that? Is that the crew? That was like a man saying, "Did you hear that?"
Yeah.
So it's not just me.
Was it downstairs?
Yeah. Screen was in here.
So the screen that the
It's gotta be a ghost,
face was
guys.
found was in here.
Whoa, what was that? Weird editing.
What was that?
We gotta make it more entertaining. Put some editing in here. Some shadowy ghost cowboys.
What fell?
Okay.
What fell?
I don't know. What was that, Felicia?
Check
Bullets.
the closet. Big ball.
No, it looks all exactly the same.
Nothing. What is the cat looking at?
I don't see anything, do you?
Oh man, if there was a face there, that would have been great. What happened? Whoa! What happened?
Something just ran past the window. Oh my God.
I love it. I
There's
love
nobody
it.
out there, right? We knew we saw something, but We wanted to make sure it wasn't our imaginations, even though we both saw it. And we wanted to make contact with it. So we went back into the room.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Shane? I think I'm really, really scared, and I'm not really...
You're gonna poo your pants. Whoa! What? The editing here, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Get their angles. What are they saying? I love it. I'm out of here. This show cracks me up. Yeah, run off into the darkness.
I want to get off the mountain. Yes, let's go. I'm ready to get out of here.
But what happened? What
We
happened?
want
What
to
did
get
they see?
far away from here. Just go home, back,
Hey.
down, way off the mountain, as far as we can. As far as we can get from Cerro Gordo. We might have seen him. Well, I hope it was him. That's what we came up here to look for. And
what'd you see?
Ooh. When I look up at that mountain now, I'm gonna know that the ghost of the Inos, Alphonse Benoit, is really up there.
These are the stories of real people from across the country who have had experiences with the unknown.
Okay.
If you have a story to tell, write to us at Highland Entertainment.
P.O. Box 2036, Old Chelsea Station.
I don't think that's open for submissions anymore.
New York, New York, 10113. Tell us your real
scary story.
Wow, how fun was that? I love revisiting that. It's been such a long time since I've seen that show. Wow. Well, I feel ready for Halloween. I hope you are as well. Hope you enjoy spending a little time with me, getting ourselves prepared for the spookiest night of the year. I will have a big Halloween special coming tomorrow, Halloween Day. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a big part of this. I forget what they're calling it. Halloween conga line. A whole bunch of channels are doing the same thing. We're all sort of like prepping each other up and basically publicizing each other. So there's a whole thing. I'll mention it. I guess I'll go over it during the Halloween special and hopefully direct you to the next video and all that good stuff. But for right now, it's Halloween Eve. So enjoy the rest of your hot chocolate or whatever you're enjoying at the moment. And I'll see you next time right here because I love you very much. This has been your Philly Neighborhood Master Chaos. I hope this video has found you well. Take care of yourselves. And remember, well, I guess it's something you can't ever really forget. Well, that's a good thing. But remember, the ghosts are out there.